Hello, it's Helen from Journal with Purpose and welcome to the Take 5 Art Journal Challenge for June. The 5 prompts this month were picked by the lovely Rhie at Mrs. C Scraps, and they are to add 2 types of texture, use staples or brads, use an item from the kitchen, a monochromatic colour scheme, and to use the oldest item currently in your stash. I started off by using a thick bristled brush to add gesso to my page, and that will be the first type of texture that I'm adding, and I'm now using 2 different yellows ink mixed media sprays. Once the ink spray had dried, I added some texture paste to make sure I'd covered off the 2 texture prompts. For the prompt to use an item from the kitchen, I really couldn't think of what to do. But then I remembered watching a video of Minnie Smalls a few weeks ago where she was cutting up some potatoes to use them as stamps. And I haven't done that since I was at school, so I thought I'd give it a go and use that to cover off the prompt for this month's challenge. I will now use some yellow Dylusions paint and put that on the potato to use it as a stamp. If you're new to the Take 5 Art Journal Challenge, I will list all the details below, but there are 12 of us that take part and we take it in turns to choose 5 prompts every month. And the aim is to try and use those 5 prompts in an art journal page, or it can be a mixed media page or in any type of journal. And if you decide you'd like to play along, you can post the pictures of anything that you create using the hashtag Take5Art and tag any of us in to make sure that we see what you've created. And a list of all of the participants and their YouTube channels will be listed down below. Because I know I want to add more details to this page, I decided to add a thin layer of gesso to make sure that I can mute those background colours. I would definitely say that I found the prompts for this month the hardest yet, so thank you Rhie, but I really enjoyed having a play and seeing what I could do with them. I'm now using a folk art stencil and those same mixed media sprays. And that was partly the reason I muted the background colours, to make sure that when I sprayed these through, they would still stand out clearly on my page. Because the potato stamping is no longer as clear, I decided to add a few more on top of the background so that they would really stand out. I'm now using a yellow Posca paint pen, and I will use that to add some highlights to the inside of the flower, and I will also use it as an outline to go around the cross stamping. I really struggled with using just one colour. I don't think that's something I've ever done before on an art journal page, but it is supposed to be a challenge, and I don't think I did myself any favours by picking yellow, because I really struggled to get enough different variations in tones by using the products that I already had. So I probably should have done more perhaps to mix different colours together so that I could get different shades, but I really did have fun with this and enjoyed trying different things. For the oldest item currently in my stash, I found some really old Project Life cards tucked away, so I'm going to use that and also a brad to secure it down. But I didn't want to put the brad through my art journal page, so I'm going to put it through the washi tape to make sure that I've still covered off the prompt, but it won't be particularly visible by the end. Brads and staples are not something I usually use on my art journal pages either, so I really had to rack my brains to try and find a way to make it work for me. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this month's Take 5 Art Journal Challenge video. If you have, please do give my video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you'd consider subscribing, and don't forget to check out all of the other participants who are listed down below. It'll be really fun to see how they've used those same prompts in this challenge. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next one.